No, she's up. She just messaged me.
Is she up?
Yeah.
Is she up? Frankie's not here. We're just discussing that. She's not tweeted this morning, so we're a bit worried that she's having a little sleep.
He said, is she up? I said, no, she's up. She just messaged me just then.
OK, maybe you could send us a tweet, Frank. We miss her, don't we?
Come on, Frankie.
Yeah. She's always been on the show, hasn't she?
She has.
Yes.
Shame. How long, you say, 3 weeks before she gives birth?
About 3 weeks.
Well, it might be any time, really.
Yeah.
That scary stage.
Already.
Bag packed.
Rushing off to the hospital as soon as
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
So Mollie, as the third member of the Saturdays to have a baby, how has her pregnancy been different to Una and Rochelle's? And has she been happier, quieter?
Do you know what? It's weird because...
been pregnant forever.
I know. Well, each girl, it's funny because they kind of take a little bit of time of maternity and then they come back and we're quite used to it now. We always joke it's a bit of a tag team. It's like, right, Rochelle was off and she's back. Right, tag in, Frankie's out. Now everyone's like, Mollie, Vanessa, who's next? We're like, no, not for a while.
You left that one open there,
that seems like...
There's a little thought there, isn't there?
There is.
Not for a while, but it could be on the cards.
Just seen your boyfriend leave the studio floor rather quickly, Mollie.
OK, what are we kicking off?
We're going to make...
I know you are.
The Daily Mail. Mollie.
Exactly.
Wanting a baby.
We're going to make a really nice salad. It's a pear, Stichelton cheese and cob nut salad. So some great British ingredients. Pears. This is the Stichelton cheese. So it's similar in style to a Stilton, but it's not a Stilton.
Right.
You know? And you have a taste of it and you can see how beautiful it is. Then we've got some olive oil, we've got some vinegar, some pickled ginger, which works beautifully with the pear and with the cheese. Cucumber, watercress. These are our beautiful English cob nuts. OK, so that's what they look like when they come. Interesting thing about cob nuts, if you've never had them before,
I've never had them.
Is most nuts
eat them like this?
Yeah, you can eat them like that. Yeah, we're going to roast them, but you can eat them like that. They tend not to be dried.
Do you want to try one?
Go on then.
It's a fine.
Oh,
wow.
Why not?
I don't know if I'd like it.
It doesn't taste like
But that's
Never
never tasting. You taste and then you go, do I like it or not?
I know, but I can sort of tell.
It tastes like you're eating a tree.
It doesn't taste like a nut, that's for sure.
Well, that's interesting, because quite a lot of nuts are dried, so they go harder and crunchier, whereas cob nuts are eaten pretty much fresh. So we're used to that flavour of nuts being dried, whereas they taste greener almost. Do you know what I mean?
They do.
I think they're really nice.
They've got the texture of ginger.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, they do.
Like I know what I'm talking about. I was the worst chef.
Where do you get these from? And if you can't get them, what can you use instead?
You could use hazelnuts, would be a really kind of good alternative to them, but those are beautiful.
Where do you get them from?
At the moment, it's cob nut season. Kent grows lots of them. It's the best harvest of years, 200,000 tonnes this year of British cob nuts. And of course, because we promote British produce all the time, it's a great thing to do. Mollie King, chuck those on that tray.
Right, yeah.
And
They
then...
taste quite watery.
Yeah.
You like it now? You're glad you tried it?
I'm glad I tried it.
I
after
really
all
like
that.
those.
A bit of salt, and a little drizzle of oil. And just give that tray a bit of a shake.
OK.
And all we're going to do is just coat them. So you can eat that, but we're now doing everything that, you know, to a certain extent, you need not to do. I'm going to roast them just so I want them warm, and I want the oil out of the nut to come out into the flavour. That's beautiful.
How's your cooking?
Oh, well, do you remember last time I came on here and I told you my oven was broken?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Still not fixed.
You still not fixed your oven?
It's still exactly the same. Microwave is working like a dream, though. That baby is getting a lot of use.
It's terrible.
What do you cook in a microwave?
What do you not cook in a microwave?
Well, I don't cook anything in a microwave. I don't have one. What do you cook in a microwave?
I actually heated up the other day a chocolate fondant.
That's not food, is it? That's food.
Terrible.
He's not happy with you.
Do you know what? You know, in the middle of the chocolate fondant, it's got like the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Now it wasn't runny enough.
Yeah.
Have I overcooked it or have I not cooked it enough? Over.
Because basically that's all it is. It's really it's undercooked cake in effect. So the outside cooks, and then you have a small amount of flour in the chocolate fondant. So that's mean it doesn't kind of set as much. Then it oozes out.
Right.
Right. So that's why. So, yeah. So you overcooked in inverted commas your chocolate
You
fondant.
turned the microwave on for too long.
Rochelle, we've cooked some pears of instant butter. Puree that for me, give that a good old whiz. Right, Mark, we're going to test your knife skills. So, what I need you to do is...
I don't know how to start it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I broke it.
You're meant to be the pro!
I know, but
I might just come and have a little sit
Okay,
down,
it's fine.
to be honest.
It's fine.
There we go. You got it? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So, Mol, right, so we'll cut this down the middle,
Okay.
Definitely going to break.
and then what I want you to do is scrape the seeds out,
Right.
and then cut them into half moons about that thick.
Right.
when
Okay.
it's
Scrape the seeds out.
Yeah,
Cut it.
that's official. So,
If you've just got a microwave, what do you eat? Sandwiches.
I call the takeaway a lot, and I had the worst the other day. I called up, and before I said anything, she was like, "Number 29, yeah, okay, yeah, the usual, egg fried rice, chicken black bean sauce, prawn crackers, it'll be there in 20 minutes." And I was like, that is sad,
that
isn't
is
it, when they
sad.
know your order? I was like,
is
okay,
sad.
thank you, bye-bye.
Are we done?
So,
Is that?
it's very, very sad. Okay, so,
Is that
Rochelle,
enough?
so that is beautifully pureed. So what we've got, now we've got our lovely pear puree. So what we're going to do, we're going to use half of it for a bit of sweetness on the bottom of our salad. The other half we're going to make a dressing. So we pour half of it into here, and then we add a little dribble of vinegar into there. So we're going to make a pear vinaigrette.
What are we making
I'm just
again?
laughing at Mollie. I know.
then-
Simon, what are we making again?
Entertainment.
So we're making stitched with cheese, cob nut and pear salad.
Right.
Now, whisk, 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 and I'll drizzle in some olive oil. OK, so now we turn this into a rather lovely
Rochelle,
vinaigrette.
is your daughter eating solids yet?
She is, yeah.
Oh, what's she
yeah,
eating?
She's sort of eating like at the start of the week. I make like carrot or sweet
Okay.
potato and like mush them down, and then she eats a bit of that.
You do anything spicy with it?
Not yet, no, because
Should
she's
you?
only.
Should you do that?
Should
you
you?
introduce it
Yeah,
early? Is
because
that
don't they reckon you should, you know,
I've not
give
given
them
her a vindaloo just yet.
the broadest variety of flavours?
Really?
Olives are supposed to be a good
Really?
one. Puree a bit of olives so they get used to that kind of
Yeah, but she's still
saltiness and that
so young,
big
though.
flavour.
I worry.
You sort of think, you think over the, world.
The best thing is, and you should not give your children crisps for they're bad for you, but one day when they go swimming, everyone has some crisps after swimming.
they do, don't they?
You do, yeah, that's just a given.
Always.
That's just a given. One day, buy them just because it's funny, salt and vinegar crisps, because they love the crisp with the vinegar. So they're basically go,
Oh, no!
that is just funny. Also have some other flavours ready, but that is good.
Right, I've
That sounds
got
like I'm being
these.
cruel to children.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I know.
You really are.
I'm not. I'm just teaching them crisps
I
about.
sort of just let you go with that one. I was like, he can do the talking. I'm not getting
Right,
blasted
I'm going
for
to taste
this.
some of this beautiful blue cheese. Tim, you and I have tasted this before. This is the Stichelton cheese,
Yes.
which is, as I say, it's a similar to a Stilton in terms of
You like
flavour.
Stilton?
Oh, I love any
love
cheese.
Stilton.
Right, here we go. Have a little taste of this.
Thank
This
you.
one's great.
Michelle. So it's lovely. It's got great
it's
texture.
really nice.
Okay, it's not made with
nice.
chemical rennet.
So
It's made
nice.
properly old school style. So we crumble a bit of that into there. We have our pears in there. We've got some pickled ginger, which will just bring this to life. Then we add.
I think this is done.
Yes, those are beautifully. So you
Are they?
you wasted using your microwave.
I am wasted.
Oh.
This is my calling.
And then we season a little bit of salt,
Can
a
I
little
ask
bit of
something?
pepper.
Why do you get rid of the seeds?
What? You
Why?
put them in the bin? Oh, why?
No, why?
I think you said how. Fairly straightforward. Well, basically, because they're
I'm not that bad.
because they're quite watery, then they'll reduce the intensity of the vinaigrette. I just don't
That's
really
my
like
favourite bit.
Also, the seeds can make you a little bit windy.
Oh, you know what's good for
Really?
wind, don't you, Simon?
I love those.
Kite.
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 So we have a little bit of that. Right. So Molly, then I want you
Yeah.
to gently do that. Okay.
Yeah, I can do
You've
that.
got to bend the knees when you do it. We taught Ollie Mers that the other week.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You kinda do- yeah, as it goes down, you've got
It's
to
like,
bend
it's like,
the
it's
knee.
like skiing.
Oh, yeah.
Like your skiing days. You've got to
Shoot,
keep.
shoot.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
I think that's better than Ollie. I've got to say. I think
You are way better than Ollie Mers at that.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. OK, so here's what we do. So we have a little bit of our pear puree. So this is
This
going to be
looks so
a little bit
yum.
of a sweet layer on the bottom. That's beautiful, Mom. That's great. And
Yeah.
then what we do, thank you,
Pleasure.
So nice.
we have a little bit of our undressed watercress as well. And all you want, this is quite an intense salad. Oh, Tim, just grab those cob nuts out the oven for me, please.
Ooh.
And then we have...
I was about to go with my hands, which would have been very silly.
And then a little bit of that. And then just on the top, beautiful, thank you, these lovely warm cob nuts that now have
Looks good.
this delicious
Yummy.
oil coming out of them. So,
Yes.
ladies, have a little taste of that. So dig in, go for that. So you know what all the flavours are. You've tasted the condiments, you've tasted the cheese.
Yeah.
Then the pear vinaigrette now has that nice little bit of vinegar in there. And the pickled ginger just brings it to life. It's a great bit of salad.
Right, hold on.
I'm trying to eat it in a nice way. I'm going to turn around to put it in my mouth.
While they taste, thank you to you too. We'll chat to you a little bit more later. Don't forget, all of today's Sunday Brunch recipes, head to the scrapboard, channel4.com/Sunday Brunch. Is that yummy or what?
Good. I want to try and cop them out. They're great.
So
aren't they?
good.
Really good.
Yummy.
Right, after the break, we'll be finding out about the mysterious world of fungi, fungus. We'll find out how to pronounce it as well. And we're getting all the X Factor gossip from Caroline Flack and Matt Richardson. See you very soon.
So yummy.